Okay, Valkyries, we got it done. Final score, Valkyries 82, LA Sparks 73. Well, one of the first things that was pretty evident was we kept Kelsey Plum under 37 points. She got, let's see what she had here. She had 16. Derek Hamby had 25. I think most of that came in the second half when they started to catch up. And then Sims, who got most of hers in the first half, she had 13. But overall, great defense. Great team defense. Couple of mistakes, but for the most part, great team defense. Janelle Salon, first part of the game. First two shots, 2 threes. Wonderful way to start off. Carla Late had a very nice pick and roll feed to Lincoln's, and she got an easy hoop. Thornton had a nice 3 to end the first quarter. Because we were down a little bit in the first quarter, came back, and we're down by 2 at the end of the first. So, then in the second, Carla, Van Loo, and Burton all drove to the hoop. They were driving and dishing. Everybody was moving, and they built that lead up at halftime, 49-35. That was so great to see. I was jumping out of my seat. It was so good. Lincoln's was in for part of the time, and she was rebounding pretty strong. She had a couple of nice, she has this little like flip that she does right near the hoop, and it's like you can't block it. It's wonderful. Let's see. Oh, they finally caught Temi on the pick and roll. Fed her easy hoop. They need to do that more and more. Because they did that in Indiana, and it was so wonderful to see. Let's see. Burton looked much better. I mean, she looked great last game. She was handling the pressure really, really well. Her and Carla and Van Loo, they had no problem with the pressure that LA was putting on them. Then late in the third quarter, they just kind of went stagnant there for a while, and then they couldn't hit a shot. And instead of driving to the hoop, they were just hanging out at the top of the key, and LA started to catch up. And it got a little, it was almost 20-point lead, and they started coming back. And they got it all the way to 4. And fortunately, then Kayla Thornton once again came through she put up a 3-pointer in the corner, and Dearica Hamby got in her landing zone. She got 3 foul shots, made every single one of them. That kind of took the wind out of the sails for LA. And I forget how much it put them up by. I think it brought it back up to 7 points. And then it was just a matter of, keep it away from them, get the ball across court. LA started fouling, and we made, I think, every single one of our foul shots, which was really key down the stretch in a game. That was really nice to see. We didn't really box out very well in the third quarter. But, it's all stuff that they're going to work on. But overall, oh boy, what a great game. Made me a little too nervous in the fourth quarter, but they pulled it out, which, for a young team, that was just fantastic. That shows the grit and the determination and the confidence they have in themselves. So, as they were announcing in the game, they were missing Tiffany Hayes. I guess she had to go to the doctor. They were talking about one of those nose guards for her. I was watching Sue Bird's podcast earlier. She was talking to Jewel Lloyd, and both of them, Jewel Lloyd just recently had to wear one of those, and Sue Bird was talking about how sweaty you get and how it throws you off and you can't see down. But that's an interesting interview for any of you that would like to watch that. Sue always has great insight to stuff. But their next game is against the New York Liberty, so that's going to be a test. And I think we're going to New York. It's going to be a big test, and we'll see where we're at. So anyway, everyone have a good weekend, and this was a great way to start off the weekend. Go Valks!